Now from Progressive Field here in Cleveland, MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Hit out towards second. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Michael Saunders will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Tap foul at home plate. Got him. Ken Griffey gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Ken Griffey.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Freddie Freeman set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Rajay Davis comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Rajay Davis.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Griffey. Two gone. Cal Rip gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Saunders going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a two-out double. And he'll get in there at second base. Not the home run, but he's got himself a double. Carlos Santana will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. High in the air out towards shallow right. Revere has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Freddie Freeman makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Chris Davis will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so we can climb over that Mendoza line. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And Crisp will put this one away without much trouble for out number 2. On to first, and they get the double. Ryan Rua will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Ryan Rua.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Griffey sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Settling in now, Michael Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Jose Ramirez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. High in the air out to center field. Griffey is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Yasmani Grandal leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Digging in, Danny Espinoza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Nobody out. Runner on first. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Daniel Murphy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Third inning, no score to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is there. And that ends the inning. Yan Gomes digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he has started the home third with the double. Coming to the plate now, Coco Crisp. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. And a rather easy first out. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Rajay Davis.
Lying toward the gap in left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. A tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Francisco Lindor is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is line to left. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time.
On the...
Ben Revere will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding into the box, Michael Saunders. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Stepping in, Ken Griffey. He reached on a single in his first try. Chopped toward the second baseman. To his right, Ramirez. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. Cal Rip is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. 1 away. Now in the box, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Revere to take it in, and there are 2 gone now. Ryan Rua is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup and the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a ball lined hard toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Freddie Freeman heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Squared that one up just a little late. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Freeman is retired, and there's 1 away. Chris Davis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Giancarlo Stanton will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is crisp. 2 down. Long throw to the plate. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Michael Brantley comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Griffey racing back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, and with it, the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Number 10.
Digging in, Yan Gomes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Freeman is there for it. Oh, and this drops in the infield. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Coco Crisp steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Griffey is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Rajay Davis will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly by Davis. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Danny Espinoza will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
Shortstop, Danny Espinoza.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. He goes to first. Safe.
Man, almost a great play.
A great effort comes up short, and now the potential lead run is on base at first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Ben Revere will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Rip camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Michael Saunders will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Brantley on the move. Oh, he brought it back. Francisco Lindor will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th.
The shortstop.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Lindor.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Cal Rip will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. There goes the runner. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos.
So a two-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead. Saunders ranging back. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting,
Ryan Rua will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Lifted in the air to center. Griffey is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Michael Brantley comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 3 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Gloved by Murphy. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
now batting,
Jose Ramirez steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Brantley rounds third, heading for home. In to score is the runner from first, and it's a 4-1 game. Yan Gomes stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for the
coming
Blue
on
Jays,
now as they'll turn it over to the former number 4 overall pick back in 1997, right-hander Jason Grilli. Stephen Vogt will look to provide a little two-out thunder.
Stephen Vogt.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1. And he is in there.
The right fielder, number 4.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Coco Crisp stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Number 33 will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the
Number 33.
4 runs here in this half inning. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Taken high and deep to right. Revere going back. Still going back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 6-run ball game. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Rajay Davis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Espinosa's up with it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
The shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's flared out toward left. Saunders waits on it. And the inning is over. Ken Griffey is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Belted high in the air out to left. Brantley going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Gloved by Santana. The tag, and he is out. Chris Davis steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Popped high in the air. Vogt has got it, and the side is retired.
It's time for the tradition.
Cal Rip steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Joaquin Benoit will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
For the Blue Jays. Now playing right field.
Into the seats, 0-1. Benoit's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Now catching, number 23.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
He just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
Hit sharply toward the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Ryan Rua will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. High pop-up. Murphy settles under it near second, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Yasmani Grandal will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Danny Espinoza steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up, and he is out on the tag. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Michael Brantley is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Benoit has the target. Here's the first pitch. Fouled back. Drilled to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Jose Ramirez Ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far from the stretch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Griffey has a read on it. 1 out. Stephen Vogt stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
1 out and a runner on second base. Grounded to short. Espinosa's there, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. Number 33 stands in.
Number 33.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Now batting, center fielder, Roger.
That's popped up out toward short right field. Murphy onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Daniel Murphy will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line driver right back up the middle.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Lindor scoops it up, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ben Revere will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Michael Saunders stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
Final line score for our ball game.